Okay, so I just got done mounting my rear tire. If you've been following the channel, I got Motoz Tractionator GPSs on the rear, and I decided to mount the tires myself. And the reason I did that was I wanted to do it. I wanted to learn how to do it. I didn't necessarily have to do it, I don't think, because I have tubeless tires, and I kind of feel like if I was to get it flat, I would plug it. But I still wanted to learn how to change the tires nonetheless. And so, I thought I could do it relatively easily. I shouldn't say relatively easily, but I thought I could do it. I've changed several mountain biking tires, and I've changed actually car tires. I've probably done about, 8 in my lifetime. And so I thought that, after watching a couple of YouTube videos, and there's three videos that I watched. I'm actually going to fix this audio. Alright, so what I was saying was I watched about 3 different videos on how to change a tire on a motorcycle. The first one was that Brett Tracks. Second one was I think Motorcyclist, but it was that Ari Henning. And then the third one wasn't necessarily a tutorial, but it was I think Adam Riemann. He's got a pretty large YouTube channel that does a lot of adventure type riding out of Australia. So out of the 3 of them, I want to say that the most realistic one was Adam's, because he's constantly like breaking the bead with like another bike, like the kickstand of another bike, and you can tell he's struggling with it every once in a while. So the reason I bring that up is because the other 2, although you watch, they showed themselves doing it, but I want to say it was like under controlled circumstances or a controlled environment. I mean, where they cut out things, or I don't know what the hell, but it was like, what the hell is good? It was way more difficult to do it. I mean, it was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I kind of feel like it's up there at like 8 or 9. I mean, everything is like stiff, everything is difficult. I mean, to get the tire off, to break the bead, the breaking the bead was the difficult part. But getting the tire off, not that big of a deal. But then putting the tire on, that final bead, that was kind of difficult. So overall, I don't recommend ever changing your own tire unless you're like super skilled at it. You've done it several times. I can't imagine doing it on a trail. I think it would just be like game over. I mean, I was using 4 different tire irons. The saving grace at the end was the bead buddy. Kind of figured out how to use that. I don't know where I'm going. I'm actually... So, anyways, I don't recommend it. I definitely don't recommend it doing it out in the field, like, especially if you haven't done it already. I would I would get a patch kit, plug, and some type of ability to fill it up. And that's my recommendation. I'll clip in little video shots of me, removing the tire and putting it on and everything like that. But it was, like I said, not easy. I'll edit out a bunch of the video because it took forever. I had to take breaks. It was so physically demanding. The other thing I did do also, not that anyone cares, but I changed the seat. I went back to the original seat, so it's a little bit higher. It's way more comfortable on the road here. It allows my knee not to have to bend so much. The other thing is I rotated the handlebars a little bit. All this was based off of that Adam Riemann out of Australia. I kind of like his style. It's I don't know. To me, it's pretty down to earth. He has a lot of tutorial too, so I was going to practice some of that. I don't know if this handlebar feels as correct as it should be. But anyways, everything feels a little bit off because I just swapped a bunch, or not swapped, but kind of changed everything. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to do a quick little video on the tire changing fiasco. It's not going to be a tutorial, but it is a very honest, realistic depiction of what it's like to change a tire if you've never changed a tire before. I kind of also wanted to, I kind of knew the concepts, but I wanted to go ahead and do it without like following step-by-step directions, because I think that's the best way for me to learn. So whatever problem I ran into, I just kind of solved it, and then thought about what it would be like to do it on a trail or something like that, or in some remote location. I know the axle bolt's going to be very difficult to take off. That's torqued down pretty good, and I don't have anything with leverage. I have a wrench. I think it's like a 26 millimeter or something like that, or 27. But I don't have the leverage to crack that thing open. So that's an interesting thing. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not planning on changing the tire on the trail, but I know I was looking at a Tuareg back in the day, and those guys have tube tires. I can't imagine. I mean, what are you going to do with the tube tire if it fails? I know the concept of like swapping out the tube, but that is a hassle. I mean, everything is so stiff. That's the difficult part of everything. Everything is so stiff. Look at these guys. Anyways, everything feels a little bit off here. Just a hair.